Okay, I don't ever really know how to start. I talk with my hands a lot. I don't ever really know how to start story times because I'm here by myself and I just don't know what an intro to this should be like. So I'm just gonna start telling the story because every time I try to do an intro, it's always like weird and awkward and forced and whatever. So, as you can see from the title, oh, just kidding. The title is They Knew Where I Lived, so that doesn't really tell you much. So basically, let's go back to middle school, because this is where the story kind of starts, So in middle school, I was friends with these two girls. We were kind of like a trio. One of the girls doesn't get a name because she doesn't matter in this story. But the other girl, we're gonna call her Polly. We kind of stopped being friends because I feel like Polly and the other girl kind of left me out because I was lame or whatever, but you know. It's fine, I'm fine, we're fine. So, me and Polly go to the same high school now. I just still didn't speak to her in high school. We still weren't friends in high school. No biggie. But Polly had this friend that we're gonna call Pocket, because Polly Pocket, I know y'all heard of Polly Pocket. I don't know. I just thought of it and I was just like, Polly Pocket, Polly and Pocket. So anyway, I don't know how long Pocket went to our high school because I did not know her personally. I only knew of her senior year, and that's because she had class with Jay. So, Jay, was Polly in that class with y'all? So Jay doesn't remember, so he's not very helpful. But I know he had a class with Pocket, okay? And I don't know, Pocket just seemed like she was feeling... I'm gonna leave all this in so y'all can see how disruptive Jay is when I'm trying to do a story time. Pocket was in a class with Jay and a couple of our other friends, and right now, or like in the present, I can't remember specifically what it was that Pocket would do that made me feel like she kind of liked Jay, or she was kind of feeling Jay or vibing with Jay. But she definitely did like him, and it wasn't just me. Like, everybody would be like,
oh, I don't know, Pocket kind of seems like she likes Jay, it's kind of weird.
And so, like, Pocket liked Jay, and Polly was basically Pocket's wing woman, I'm convinced. That's kind of how the dynamic worked. Always told Jay, senior year, I was like, she totally likes you. He, you know, being a stupid boy, was like, oh, what, no, she doesn't. Boys are clueless. What? Thanks! He keeps interrupting me. Me, Polly, and Jay go to the same college, okay? Pocket does not go to this college, but she and Polly are still friends. I assume they still talk frequently. I don't really know. So, as a freshman year, I had only seen Polly around campus once or twice, but both times I saw her were never like, oh, stop and talk, because we weren't really like stop and talk kind of friends. It was just kind of like a, hey, and we kept it moving. But one day, it was me and Jay, and we were walking somewhere, I don't know, and Polly saw us, and so we stopped, and we had to talk to Polly, because Polly knew Jay and was kind of friends with Jay, and so I just kind of stood there awkwardly, like, I don't really know you, and I'm just trying to leave. So, Polly mentioned that Pocket would be coming to visit at some point, and Jay was just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. Fast forward, me and Jay are hanging out in my dorm room one day, just chilling, and all of a sudden, Pocket Snapchats Jay, and she's like, come outside. And we were like, what does she mean? Come outside, like what? And so she like Snapchats him a picture of my dorm, like my building, and she's like, come downstairs. And so now Polly and Pocky are both like Snapchatting Jay, trying to get him to like come outside. And Jay's like, no, that's okay. I am simply a nosy person by nature, and I just wanted to know what she wanted. I tried to get Jay to go downstairs. I mean, I wasn't gonna go downstairs because I don't know them like that. But I was trying to get Jay to go downstairs, and he was just like, no, like, that's weird. And I was like, I mean, sure, but we still need answers. Because the weird thing is, I don't know how they knew what like dorm I lived in. Anytime I ran into Polly, I wasn't around my dorm, I wasn't near my dorm, I wasn't by my dorm. So I don't know how she knew what building I lived in, but what was even weirder was the fact that they knew Jay was there. Who shows up at some girl's dorm and tries to get her, like, coerce her boyfriend to come outside? I don't know, but it was really weird, and I don't know if Jay has spoken to either one of them since then, but Jay keeps yelling things at me as I talk. But since that day, Jay's never really like talked to them anymore. Yeah, I don't know. So eventually they gave up and they left. I assume they could possibly still be standing out there waiting for Jay to come downstairs. Who knows? But either way, it was a weird situation all around. That's really it for the story time. The moral of the story here is I have yet to figure out a moral.
Come on, think.
I'm thinking really hard for one, guys. I'm really trying to find a moral to this story. I mean, because nothing really happened in the end. So I guess that's a good thing. We both survived stalkers. No, I'm just kidding. I said they were stalkers. That was borderline stalkerish though, right? I'm not crazy for saying that. That was kind of stalkerish. Moral of the story is just don't befriend weird people who will show up at your girlfriend's dorm. That's really all I got for the moral. If you can come up with a better moral to this story, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, because that's about it for this story time. It was a short story time today, but I just thought it was weird and an interesting, funny, odd story. So, be sure to like, comment, and share, and subscribe, and all that good jazz. And I will see you for the next story time. Because you know another one is coming. You know I'm not done. You know it ain't over. Bye. Should I do another one? Go for it. But I don't know what one.